Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. This video is going to be NFL players with MLB players in their name. So Peyton Manning just for Peyton, like Jay Peyton. Curtis Painter just for Curtis Granderson. Joseph Adai just for Joseph, Tommy Joseph. Donald Brown, Jason Donald and Dominic Brown. Mike Hart, Mike Trout and Corey Hart. Devin Moore, Devin Smeltzer, and Devin Williams, Brandon James, Brandon Nimmo, and James Russell. Gijon Robinson Cano, and for Jacob Tammy, Jacob DeGrom. Reggie Wayne. Okay, for Reggie Wayne, it's Reggie Abercrombie. Pierre Garcon, this one, Juan Pierre. Austin Collie, Austin Jackson. Anthony Gonzalez, Anthony Rendon and Gonzalez, Marwin Gonzalez. Sam Giguer, just for Sam Fold. Tony Gonzalez, like I said a while ago, for Gonzalez, Marwin Gonzalez, and Tony, I'm trying to think. I know there's a Tony name. Tony Campana, who I could think of. I don't know why. Dallas Clark, just for Clark, Tony Clark, and Clark Schmidt. Tom Santi, Tom Gordon, Charlie Johnson, Charlie Culberson, and Chris Johnson, the MLB player. Tony Uga, Tony Clark, and Tony Campana. I should have Tony Clark as well for him. Jamie Richard, Jamie Carroll, and Clayton Richard. Manny Ramirez for MLB. This one, he has the exact same name as the former MLB player Manny Ramirez. Jeff Saturday, Jeff Bagwell, Jeff Conine, Jeff Jenkins, Andy Alleman, Andy Dirks, Andy Pacas, Leonard Davis. Just, I can only think of for Davis, Wade Davis, Jamie Thomas. Just for Jamie, Jamie Carroll, Ryan Deem, Ryan Howard, Adam Terry, Adam Ottavino, Terry, I don't know, Robert Mathis, Jeff Mathis, and then Robert, I don't know. I know there's a Robert. Just, that's all I can think of. Keontae Dawson, Andre Dawson, Irvin Baldwin, Irvin Santana, and Drake Baldwin. Dwight Freeney, Dwight Smith, and Jerry Hughes, Jerry Harrison Jr., and Phil Hughes, Antonio Johnson, Chris Johnson again, and I know there was Antonio Bastardo, Ronald Fields, Ronald Acuna Jr., and just Field in the name Fielder, Prince Fielder, and Cecil Fielder, Daniel Murr, Daniel Hudson, Eric Foster, Eric Chavez, and that's all I can think of. Philip Wheeler, Philip Humber, Cody Glenn, Cody Ross, Curtis Lofton, Curtis Granderson, and Kenny Lofton, Gary Brackett, Gary Matthews Sr., and Gary Matthews Jr., Clint Session. That sucks though. Gary Brackett has to be benched. Okay, Clinton Barnes, Ramon Humber, Ramon Hernandez, the same initial basically. Brandon Rinkert, Brandon Nimmo again. Jonathan Joseph, okay. Jonathan Papelbon, Jonathan Broxton, Jonathan India, Jonathan Scope, and Jonathan VR, who I can think of. Joseph, Tommy Joseph. Antoine Winfield, back to Fielder, because he has Field in the name. Prince Fielder, Cecil Fielder, Antonio Cromartie, Antonio Bastardo, Jacob Lacey, Jacob DeGrom, Kevin Thomas, Kevin Pillar, Ryan Clark, Ryan Howard, and Tony Clark. But this one's a very common name, not just in baseball, but in general. Sucks Antoine Bethea had to be benched. Okay, Bob Sanders, Bob Howery, think of Melvin Bullitt, Melvin Mora, Jamie Silva, Jamie Carroll, Adam Vinatieri, Adam Ottavino, and Pat McAfee, Pat Burrow, Pat Borders. Okay, so let's get into the game. This is a long introduction, but it had to be done. This is a very long one. It's going to be Cowboys at Colts because Cowboys are my second favorite team. I'm going to be doing this on User Gameplay as well, because I like baseball and it's my favorite team, my favorite sport to play, because these players, they have baseball names in their name. Now we're at 7.5 minutes in this video and we're just barely getting the game going. Cowboys versus Colts. Tony Romo, Peyton Manning. Basically almost the same team, just like a few players got traded, that's it. It was just mainly the cornerback positions that got affected. Almost all the cornerbacks left. Okay, we're at 8.5 minutes now. Okay, I'll provide you with the results at the end.